All right. So Bart's gonna say, he's gonna raise his cutlass and he's gonna say, "Those are brave men defending their ship over there. Let's go kill them." And I'm gonna cast fairy fire over on the other ship.
Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Uncanny Adventures, Skull and Shackles campaign. Uh, how's everyone doing today? Good,
Doing good,
good,
Jeanette.
Good.
excellent. Um, so we're back. We are minus one cat. We're hoping perhaps that she will show up at some point, but if not, it's fine. Um, so we are currently sailing the high seas, and
Currently.
currently. And last session, with this whole curse that's been plaguing the Wormwood for what seems like forever now, weeks and weeks, and people are on edge, and just the stress level is going up and up, and even the captain is seeming to be at his wits' end and doesn't know what to do. Some fingers were pointed at a member of the crew, Master Scourge. He is member of the officers that the crew all reports to.
Your sound went off.
Oh boy, hang on. Here we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
He's the one that the crew mostly reports to. He's works directly under Mr. Plug, and apparently people think that maybe he did something to Syl before she died that has inspired her to harass the crew continuously at this point. So, as a last-ditch effort, Captain Harrigan decided to put Mr. Scourge into the sweatbox for a 24-hour stint. It's quite a long time to be in the sweatbox. And during the course of the following day, well, not only having to deal with the elements, Master Scourge has had to deal with some other issues in the sweatbox. I don't know. He's not even sure, but he doesn't seem to be doing very well. And we'll have to see what happens. Oh, and also at the end of the session, Holt, who was in the crow's nest keeping a lookout, noticed that there's a ship on the horizon. First sighting of a ship in the trade lanes so far. So this is definitely stirring up some activity as Captain Harrigan is turning the Wormwood in the direction of the ship and having the sails put up and trying to pick up some speed to sort of give chase and kind of close the distance. So we're going to say hello to everybody, and we're going to jump back in and see what's going on here. So why don't we start with... Oh, we'll start with Brad today.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad. I'm playing Miri Watersong, the Water Genasi Wild Magic Sorcerer. and looking forward to some more shenanigans today.
Excellent. And how about PaladinHulk?
Hi everybody, I'm PaladinHulk, Twitch moderated for Random Tuesday, Little Red Dot, and the Stalwart Initiative as of yesterday. Moving on up. And I am playing Holt, the pirate paladin who tries to make friends with all the evil pirates. Especially today. I'm a human.
Excellent. And Dylan.
Hey, I'm Dylan, and I'm playing Bartholomew Ignatius Seacaster, the Sahuagin Bard, he has no idea about Master Scourge or anything wrong with him, so, yeah.
A likely story.
I'm just fishing.
I mean, crew's
It's like I
gotta
don't know what
eat.
happened to Slippery Sill. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that, Syl must have had some kind of pre-existing condition or something, because
You gotta get those checked before you get on a ship. Yeah.
she really should have been having appointments regularly with the ship's doctor.
I mean, she barely had a heart to begin with, so...
Oh, good point.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm Jeanette. I'll be the DM here, and just to remind everybody so that you know what you've got on the table, PaladinHulk, you've got a couple of natural 20s and an advantage. Brad, you've got an advantage and a potion of healing. Dylan, you got 2 natural 20s and an advantage. And Kat's got some stuff that we'll remind her about if she pops in.
She's sadly not here.
I know, it's so sad.
Mm.
All right, so we come back into our adventure, and Holt has just informed all of you, yelling from the crow's nest, that there is a ship in the distance, and activity quickly picks up on deck as Captain Harrigan himself takes to the wheel and starts barking orders to people. They start to raise the sails and sort of pick up the pace. And what are you all doing in this moment? As I do believe, I forget if it was Miri or Bart, but one of you happened to be paying a bit of attention to that sweatbox a little while ago, and
It was Miri.
It was Miri, and you did maybe hear a brief kind of like from Master Scourge, and then it got really kind of quiet inside the sweatbox. So, what are you all doing in this
as
moment?
we pick up speed, Bart's going to take his fishing supplies and all the stuff he caught. He's going to head downstairs to make dinner.
Dinner?
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Okay.
Hey, whatever we're using this stuff for.
Right. I'm in the crow's nest and I'm looking at the ship. I'm remembering that might just be a ship belonging to Lady Ibarra, who I'm here to mess up. So that's a thing I'm noting. I'm noting that everybody's busy. I'm noting that Mr. Scourge is still in that box. I'm thinking, with everything that's going on, they're going to forget about him. And he's only going to get out of that box after the battle, which might take a while and things might go wrong. So I'm going to get him out of the box right now. So first I'm going to climb down. I'm going to hand the spyglass that I have that doesn't belong to me back to its rightful owner, Conchabar.
Conchabar will take it. Thank you, my friend.
Right. You got this, right?
Of course. He scrambles back up the rigging, heading for the crow's nest.
And I make my way over to the box.
All right. Everyone's running about, sort of doing their various duties as the captain barks his orders, so no one's kind of paying attention to you as you go toward this sweat box. Except maybe Miri.
I'm gonna try and see in.
Just roll me a perception check as you try to look through the slits in the box.
I haven't opened the character
I thought
sheet
we had
yet.
opened the box.
I could
I
do
thought we
that.
had opened the box because I did the thunderclap as we opened the box to look in.
That was earlier. You opened
Okay.
it when Mr. Plug was going to check on him, and you gave him hell for the curse. The curse. You can't help him. You might
Okay.
you might screw everything up.
Okay.
I roll a 10. That's not great.
It's good enough. Like, you kind of look in, you can just kind of make out, like, you kind of see, like, his face kind of inside. He doesn't look like, from your vantage point, like, kind of peering into the dim lit area, it doesn't look like he's moving around in there.
No. Mrs. Scourge, are you all right? I'm going to try to get my fingers through the slit to touch him, because that's all I need.
Okay. Yep. You can get your fingers in there, and you kind of touch his face. It's kind of clammy and
lay on hands,
like sweat. Oh,
because that's all I need. I need to touch him. That's it.
Okay. How many hit points are you gonna give him?
15.
Ooh.
Everything I've got.
All right. So you lean over the sweat box and you stick your hands in, and there's this flash of energy from your fingertips, and then you hear him go.
Oh, God. Oh, thank the gods, you're all right. Mr. Scourge, you all right?
I'm hearing voices. Horrible voices.
Right, it's just me, it's Holt.
Horrible voices.
Hang on, I'm going to get you out. We've spotted a ship. And I'm going to go over to Mr. Plug.
All right. You can see him. He is kind of on the stairs heading up to the aft deck, sort of moving about between the captain and the lower deck, kind of giving instructions to the swabs on deck.
I'm going to say, Mr. Plug, that, and I point towards the other ship, changes things. We need him, and I point back to the box. Please, sir, let him out. We need him.
He looks from you. He looks up at the captain, who his attention's kind of drawn when you point. Just roll me a persuasion check with advantage, as you see him kind of think about what you're saying.
Okay.
All right. He looks back at the captain again, and the captain kind of gives a nod, and Mr. Plug sort of looks you up and down, and he says, "Get him out. You're right. We'll need all
give
hands."
Me the key.
Takes the key, hands you the key.
Okay, I run back to the box and open it.
All right, so you throw open the box, and
I've got the key. I'm getting you out.
Master Scourge, you noticed this when he took his coat off. He's not a very well-built man. He's very much like a tall and spindly kind of guy. And he's just sort of lying there. He's actually tall enough where he's kind of cramped in the box, and you just see he looks pretty bad off. Like this near 24 hours of being in here has been really hard on him. Mm-hmm. And he tries to sort of put his hand on the edge of the box and sit himself up.
No, I'm gonna grab him and pull him out.
Okay. So he kind of
I'm
tries
being
to
gentle.
lift himself.
I'm being gentle, and I'm helping him, and then I'm gonna just hug him because I'm really happy he's not dead.
Let me see. So he doesn't even fight back against this sort of hug. In fact, he probably in this moment wouldn't be able to stand too well on his own.
You're all right. I've got you. Let's get you some water, yeah?
Water.
Yeah.
No more voices. Did you hear them? I heard them.
No. Was it a ghost?
I think so.
That bitch.
Blaming me. It's all my fault, they said. I didn't do anything.
You really didn't, did you?
I never did anything. I do my job.
Yeah. I was talking to, what's the name? I forget. The one person I don't have on the sheet. It's Phipps and
Oretta?
Oretta,
yes.
There we go. Thank you. I was talking to Oretta, and she also didn't. No, she was friends with Slippery Seal, and she didn't think you did anything either. You think it's just her being, mean? The captain said she was a serial killer. You think she's just looking for more people to hurt?
Maybe she didn't get enough killing people in life, and now she can just kill anybody she wants. She's dead. How do you stop someone who's dead?
I don't know, Mr. Scourge, but I promise you, I'm not gonna let you die. I don't know, like if I can, but I'm gonna try, and I'll take him down into the ship to get water, and some food.
All right.
Clean him up a little.
You walk through, and you actually there's definitely some side eye like looks, like sort of surprised at the condition he's in. So after being, I mean, people have spent a long time in that box. I mean, Martin spent about 24 hours in the box at one point. He also got some help
And
from.
none of us checked on him. I feel bad about that.
Well,
Sorry.
He had kind of a constant vigil was sat by your friend Cutthroat, though. She was very brokenhearted about her friend Martin's being put into the box. So she sort of kind of paid attention to him and slipped him some water and things on the sly during his punishment. So Miri, you see this from you're running about kind of doing some tasks here, kind of pulling ropes and things while the ship sort of comes about and starts chasing after the ship. Are you doing anything during this time?
No, I'm just sticking with my duties and passing messages with the captain's,
Tawny,
and just keeping on my duties. I'm letting letting Holt do his own thing.
Okay. So Holt, you're able to get him downstairs into the mid deck. You can kind of get him across to the galley where Bart and Fishguts are cleaning the fish that Bart brought in from his day's catch. And
Bart is happily telling Fishguts, "Yeah, we saw a ship. We're gonna do a raid and yeah, all that stuff."
And Holt comes through the door with a very pale, sickly-looking Master Scourge under like an arm, kind of helping him along.
Oi there, fellas. You got some food and drink for us? A man who's not doing so great. And I'll sit him in one of the chairs.
I'll go over and I'll get some. I don't know. Do we have just like water sitting around?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got fresh water.
Crack a little glass of water. Bring it over to Master Scourge.
Not too fast now.
He takes the glass and you see like it shakes a little bit and like splashes, and then he's like takes it by the other hand, just starts drinking from it. Fishguts is like cuts the head off a fish and is about to kind of cut it open to take out the bones, and he stops and he's, "What the bloody hell happened to that one?"
They got stuck in the box. Yeah, the ghost apparently accused him of. She didn't actually accuse him of anything. She just pointed at him, and the captain said, "Well, I guess he's got to go in the box."
Terrible day for him.
Yeah. He didn't even do anything either. Seal's just out for blood. Next finger she points might be you and me.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, I mean, can't say she always liked my food. She may be out to get me too.
No, the captain said she was a serial killer.
She was.
Oh, yes, she was very good at at what she did, apparently. Honestly, we got her out of port. She was supposed to be hanged. She broke out of the jail and
She broke out of jail?
Oh
my God.
She was on the run and she made a deal with the captain. We were a little short-handed at the time, so deal was that she'd come with us. She wouldn't get hanged. She wasn't allowed to kill anybody on board ship. Anything she did in various ports was on her. You know how that goes.
Maybe it's her promise to the captain that's keeping her here then. Maybe he needs to fire her. Like as a sailor.
Oh, maybe.
Right?
That's possible.
kind of thought when you
Alright.
died that sort of null and voided any contracts you had with somebody.
Who knows? Like maybe she really meant that promise and it's keeping her soul here. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Like to me, it seems like she's just out hurting people because that's what she likes to do now.
I've heard stranger ghost stories on the sea, so possibility.
I'll run it by the captain when we're done pillaging the ship.
Oh,
did you hear?
yes.
There's a ship.
Oh, that was the young Bart here was telling me about the fact that we're about to. It's good. We could use some replenishing on some supplies and things if we maybe
Did
they've
you happen
got
to see
some...
what colors she flew, Holt?
I got distracted by
Oh,
getting Mr. Scourge out of the box.
well,
I hope it's Abara.
who?
You know, the lady that murdered my boyfriend?
Oh, her. Oh,
Yeah,
well, I hope it is too.
right. She,
Give her a
well,
good
it's
old 1-2.
It's not actually going to be her, but it's going to be a ship that belongs to her. That's the hope.
Well, who knows? She might be on there. Who knows?
I mean, it's always possible.
Chin up. Have your hopes high on the high seas.
I will. Oh, I was excited. I should be up there, but I don't want to leave him. Yeah. Can you get him some food too?
I'm sure I can throw something together. You have it handled, right, Fish Guts?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna just finish cleaning and cooking these up.
Okay. I don't know.
Right.
I'll get some scraps we got for Master Scourge.
Mr. Scourge, would you like me to stay with you, or would you like me to go up and join the others in raiding the ship? It's up to you. You're the boss.
He looks back at you. He still has this sort of like glassy-eyed, like he's not altogether kind of there at the moment look, and he just says, "What ship? This ship?"
Now we spotted a ship. That's how I convinced Mr. Pluck to let you out of the box. I told him we would need you in the coming fight. But don't exert yourself. You take your time.
He just sort of sits and stares at his glass for kind of a couple beats, looking into the water in his cup. And he says, "No, go. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine, stupid voices."
It's gonna be all right. I'll just touch him on the shoulder and then I'll go.
He flinches a little, kind of like an animal when they're nervous.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit of his water spills, but he sort of keeps a glass in both hands, and he kind of is just sipping from it, just looking off, not really maybe seeing anything in the moment.
All right, and we're getting the commando montage of Holt putting on all his armor and getting his battle axe.
All right.
So,
You
so
do know. Go ahead.
I'm assuming that some of my running will take me down past where they're at.
Yeah. If you're still running messages and things like that, so you would be going through like the middle hold and stuff like that.
So one of the times, as I pass by Master Scourge, I'm going to point at him and utilize my message spell and say, "It's all your fault. It's all your fault."
So as Holt, as you're leaving the galley to go get your things, there is a moment where Master Scourge's his wooden cup, like his hands shake and he just drops it and it tumbles across the floor, and he just puts his hands on either side of his head and just starts shaking his head. Bart, and you see this, and he's like rubbing his temples. He's like, "No.
Maybe you should stay with him, Holt.
Well, I come back. Just like I have.
I just point at Master Scourge. I think he's having those voices.
Well, I'll sit with him. I will put on the armor and get the axe, but then I'll just sit next to him.
Well, I will say you do know, based on the distance that the ship was, and you all are pretty familiar now with how fast the ship that you're on can go. You figure it's gonna take some time to actually close the distance on the ship from where you saw it. Best guess, if the wind is in your favor and the seas and the current are in your favor, you'll probably catch up to it within half a day or less. So probably sometime by like mid-morning tomorrow, you would have caught up to it. It just takes a little time to, and if they, at the point where they see you, they'll probably try to get
run.
away. So that's where the time comes in, like
Unless
for you
they're
to close the
pirate
distance.
hunters, in which case
Unless
Well,
they're
they
pirate
might come
hunters.
towards us, yeah.
If they turn around and start heading towards you, well,
It's a little concerning.
other decisions may need to be made.
Hmm.
So you, Bart, you continue to make dinner. Miri, you have passed by and done your message and continue on your way. When you pause and then continue going, Tawny's like, kind of looks back as like you kind of have left some distance. She's like, well, hurry up. We have a bunch of running around to do now. We're busy. We're probably not going to get much sleep tonight.
Okay.
What are you looking at back there? And she looks, and there's like a goat. One of the goats is just sitting back there, and it's like chewing on the corner of a crate, and it stops chewing and kind of like she eyes it, and it eyes her, and then she looks. You're looking at the goat?
No, I was listening for Master Scourge.
Oh, yeah, they pulled him out of the box.
Yes.
He doesn't look very good.
He never did he?
Yeah.
Ouch. Insult to injury.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the gold teeth, but I mean, if he's got all the gold teeth, his real teeth must look really bad before they pulled him out.
True.
Do you wonder, how much do you think his mouth is worth? Like, if you sold all of his gold teeth?
Oh, I don't know. A couple hundred gold pieces?
That's pretty expensive. Something to think about, If anything happens to him, just make sure they don't bury him with the teeth.
I don't want his teeth.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Then I don't have to fight you for him.
You can have them.
I'm just kidding. I don't want his teeth. There's teeth. I'll just take his purse. He's probably has more gold in his purse than he does in his mouth.
That's true.
You take things kind of seriously, don't you, Miri?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right, then. She kind of runs up the stairs past Owlbear on the floor. Owlbear kind of leans out of his little cubby hole and looks at her go, and then looks back in your direction as you're walking by. Kind of squints at you.
Hi, Albert.
Fish. We're fish.
You have to get with Bart for that. Bart's the fish guy.
Fish. Fish. He leans back, kind of settles against the wall. And you hear him, fish, 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 fish. What do you do?
Next time I pass the kitchen, I'll relay to Bart that Albert's looking for some fish. He's hungry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably before we go out to bring dinner out, I'll probably stop by, say hi to Albert, give him some fish heads or whatever we give him.
We should also let him out of his chains. With the battle
should,
coming.
Honestly.
Fish
It
goes.
was Master Scourge that was keeping him in chains, wasn't it?
Actually, you all know that
Mr. Plug, right?
Mr. Plug, a lot of the members of the crew sort of refer to Owlbear as Mr. Plug's pet.
Yeah.
So he's the one that seems to keep him down there and enchained. I mean, who knows? Owlbear might get into big trouble if Owlbear was left to his own devices. But then again, Mr. Plug's kind of not a very nice guy that we've seen, so...
Yeah, a little bit.
With Syl dead, he's the worst person on the ship.
That might be true. Well, yeah, that might be true.
I mean, there's also you torturing a man in the box. So
Well.
Well, Master Scourge is the one that beats us. So.
Yeah, he did.
That's his job. He has to.
I'm thinking he's worse.
I don't know. He seemed to enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean
that's just a matter of opinion. If a man enjoys his job, that's fine.
Well, okay. As long as he enjoys it.
Right? I mean, would you rather have someone not having a good time? Actually, yes, but...
yes.
I'd like to point out that ever since you all joined the crew, his enjoyment of it kind of went really downhill because it never seemed to work out in his favor.
That's true.
No, it
I
never will.
don't think he hurt either of us when he whipped us.
I don't think he did either. I think he got hurt more than the rest.
He didn't get a chance to whip Holt.
No,
it's true.
Nope.
I even offered to like make it up after hours, but nope.
It's free time.
Everybody else is like gone to bed, and Holt's like walks out with a cat of nine tails and is like,
"No, really? Do you want to whip me? I mean,
it is the rules."
So you all know that it's gonna be you're probably gonna the daytime crew, you're gonna get to go to sleep and get some rest before anything really happens with closing the distance on this ship and things like that. So, Bart, you can finish making dinner. Miri, you finish up your running about, and you're kind of relieved of duty for the evening meal and things, and to kind of get to rest. And Holt, you had finished up when you came down and got Master Scourge out of the sweatbox. So you're sort of left to your own devices for the evening until tomorrow morning, depending if you can catch up to the ship in a timely manner.
I'll have Sandara take a look at him as well, like if I can get to her.
Okay, yeah, she had been like down below. She actually got assigned to do some work down in the bilges and sort of cleaning up mid-deck today. So she will make her way up into the galley. She kind of gives him a once-over, and...
He says he's hearing voices.
Voices, you say? She stands a distance away from him, like, just kind of looking him over, and she says, "Master Scourge, what voices are you hearing?" And he looks at her, and he says, I'm not crazy. When I was lying in there, I could hear them. Felt like my head was gonna explode out through my ears, and everything went just black, and I thought that was it, and then all of a sudden I could see again, and light was coming in through the sweat. That whole fellow, he opened the box.
Oh, there goes your sound again.
He opened the box.
Yeah. Mr. Plug and Miri, they came to check on you, and they saw you weren't doing well, but they decided to leave you in there for just, to appease the ghosts. But I was worried with the coming battle that they were just going to leave you in there, so I figured I'd try to convince Mr. Plug to let you out. And thank God I did. I got to you just in time. We've got to do something about this ghost. We can't have stuff like this keep happening.
I'm at a loss. Seems it wants me dead.
I don't think it's going to stop with you either. If it's she's dead, she's got nothing but time. If she's got her mind set to blood, you think she's going to stop at just you? It's going to be all of us.
She could make the whole wormwood worm food.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be cautionary tale. They'll find the wormwood floating and all our dead bodies on the board the ship.
Yeah. I've heard stories like that. We're not going to be one of them. Right, mates?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we're going to do something. We're going to fix this thing. And we're not going to go around appeasing this killer ghost no more. Fuck that. She wants us dead. She could come get us.
Daring, Holt, daring.
Yeah, I don't bow at murderers like that.
Bart scratches his shark chin. Intrigue.
So, Sindara will take just a little bit closer look at Master Scourge. And, she says, well, he definitely needs water, and food is good. She kind of puts a hand to the back of his forehead, like, kind of, yeah, maybe have a fever. Probably gonna want to get some sleep before tomorrow, I think. And, avoid ghosts at all costs, and I don't know if you maybe want to consider...
That's gonna be a trick.
If she is haunting you and does want you dead, maybe you should consider that maybe you did do something to her in life and you want to,
I thought you were going to say consider dying. Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't say that.
He didn't do anything to her. I asked around. He did nothing. She's just looking to hurt people.
Oh.
I think he's just a convenient target because he's the one that doles out punishment.
That would be... Yes, I don't remember. No, I wasn't here long. I never saw him harm Syl in any way myself either.
No. No offense to you, Mr. Scourge, but you're not exactly loved by the crew. So I think you're just a convenient target. You know, she starts with you, and she knows no one will object, and then she'll move on to the next one.
In fact, some people might encourage it. She's going to give him a little cure wounds spell just to
Top
help
him
him
off.
out a little bit.
I gave him everything I had, which is not smart. I should have saved one to bring people back from the dead. But
with that,
there
he
we
does
are.
seem to be, at least physically, that seems to sort of bring him back from kind of the edge of, like, you got him kind of to where he was okay. This sort of brings him back to where, like, his breathing kind of evens out because he was sort of struggling a little bit with breathing, and he was still kind of sweating a little bit, and now he just seems like just kind of shrunken, just sitting there with a new glass. Like, he picked up his glass and is just kind of sitting there holding the empty wooden cup that had the water in it that fell on the floor.
Yeah.
He looks down at the water, like the bit of water from the glass, and he's like, probably turn to ice. Just keep an eye on it. Probably turn to ice. It always turns to ice. Ice. Constantly ice. And he just stares at it. He seems to be, like, kind of lost in thought again.
You want to go to your bunk, like Sindara said? Get some sleep?
He doesn't respond to you in that moment. He's just still staring, and he's muttering, like, it's going to turn to ice. I'll just have to wait. If I get up, it'll turn to ice.
Maybe Besmara is angry because you harassed her priestess, Master Scourge. And I look knowingly at Sandara.
Yeah, she
Well,
looks...
It's not Bismara haunting him. It's Syl.
Well, the spirits of pirates go to Besmara at the end of the day.
That's weird. Is that, you think that's true, Sindara? She's an emissary of Bismara?
Well,
You know, spreading pain and misery around.
If the goddess thinks that someone isn't upholding the code, she may find ways to punish them, and maybe she's not allowing Syl into her service until Syl finishes some unfinished business that she left behind.
Why don't you take him to his bunk? Have a little pray with him.
All right. Come on, Master Scourge, let's go. And she kind of tries to sort of get him up and moving. And let's see. Just gives him a little nudge. He just sits. He does not seem to want to move from where he is in the moment. He seems kind of lost in this moment.
Well, maybe it's fine to just leave him there.
Fishguts looks at him and says, "He won't be in our way. We're just
All right.
about finished prepping anyway. You can leave him there."
They seem to be doing a little better, though.
Mm.
He's got a little color back in his cheeks.
Hmm.
What's this talk about ice?
I never noticed that everywhere he walked, all the water just kept turning to ice and he kept slipping and falling.
Is that a thing? Is that why I seem to slip and fall down sometimes?
Yep.
Yes, fish guts.
Every time you slip,
Pat him on the back.
it's the ghost. Well, maybe not every time, but
That's no good.
that's happened to me too.
So does that mean we're like next on the list? Like there's Mr. Scourge and then you and then me and...
That's Mr. Plug. I think it happened to Sandara.
Oh dear.
Must have hit Phipps, right? And Aretta went overboard.
Oh, I
A
saw
lot of people have slipped, though. I think about it.
Yep.
It's a long list.
Right. See, it's not just him. This ghost wants all of us.
Oh boy. Maybe it's time to switch crews. Get off the ship.
We're
Maybe.
just gotta find some way to kill this fucking ghost.
How do you kill a ghost if they're already
Don't
dead?
know. I've heard it gets done.
I mean, I've heard of, what is it? Oh, what is it? An old rumor. What if we put salt?
No,
Isn't that
I was
a
just
thing?
thinking that. I was just thinking that fish guts, maybe.
When I ran a kitchen years back, one of my bus boys, one day, the salt disappeared from the back, and I couldn't figure out what happened to it, and apparently the little shack he was living in had a poltergeist.
Ah.
I don't know what that is, but something like a ghost, but worse. And he apparently was stealing the salt to.
I think
put
it's a chicken ghost. Poultry
That doesn't
guys?
sound right.
He looks
A
at
chicken ghost?
he looks
How
at
scary would that be?
Blackhearted Beelzebub. Looks back at Bart. When you die, you're not allowed to be a poltergeist.
I
Chicken's
think you're
like,
all right.
All right. Dinner's ready. Let's take this up above. Let's take this elsewhere.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
All right. We'll just
Oh,
leave.
no, I've got to stay with him.
No, he'll be. I think he'll be fine here. He just
I
needs
think
a
he'll be
moment.
all right, like physically, but I don't think he should be alone.
All right. I'll take the food. Bart, help the Holt. Just carry him upstairs and put him in his hammock.
All right.
Alright.
I guess we're sticking him in his bed.
Fishguts walks up and he leans really close into Mr. Scourge's face and he says, "They're going to take you upstairs and put you in your hammock. All right." And he picks up the food and kind of like lumbers out of the kitchen. And Mr. Scourge does not fight if you try to help him to his feet and lead him out.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Excellent.
And after we get Master Scourge to bed and everything, have dinner, Bart is very excited to. He's like a kid on Christmas Eve, where he wants to go to bed as soon as possible so he can wake up in the morning. So,
Very nice. Because yes, when you do go up on deck, you can see that
the ship's right there.
there it is. Now you can see it. Like it's not, it's not so close that it's like, oh, but it's like you can see it. You can even tell from the distance that it looks like they have raised their sails and they're trying to sort of run and kind of put some distance, but the Wormwood seems to be a faster ship, and is definitely closing that distance and doing a good job of it.
Nice.
Excellent.
So, food is distributed, and those that are on sort of night shift duties are quickly eat and then climb back into the rigging and kind of get to work. The captain is still at the ship's wheel. So, Bart, are you heading to bed early?
Oh yeah.
All right. What about Miri and Holt? Are you going to call it an early night, or are you going to do something else?
Absolutely call it early night.
Nice.
Gotta get rid of this exhaustion.
I'm not exhausted. I'm very excited to get to this boat. So I'm gonna work a little to help out. And then I'm gonna take like a cat nap, like leaning against the wall somewhere.
All right. So Holt volunteers to stay up and assist for the evening.
Yeah, for at least a little while. I am gonna get some sleep, but not enough.
Okay.
Because you do get tired from working even more. But I think I'm just gonna sleep on deck somewhere, like maybe in that scrimshaw place.
Jack's special pile of ropes that he has secured.
Jack's special pile.
Yeah.
I like to think at this point, as it's become a thing, like there's actually a rolled up like sleeping roll in there now, and there maybe even be like snacks kind of tucked inside there. Like he's really kind of setting it up as like a comfort spot for, because he's noticed other people using it when he's not.
Well,
That is so nice.
he leaves snacks for other people.
He leaves snacks for other people.
I love Jack. Oh God.
That is precious.
Oh, he's too good for this world.
Mm-hmm.
There's also like some new little carvings that he leaves kind of as decorations in there.
He's got to work.
All right.
Excellent.
So, the night mostly for you, Holt, it's pretty straightforward. The weather is clear. There's just a little bit of cloud cover, so the moon kind of keeps it brightens everything up enough that everybody can see pretty well. And as the night goes on,
do I get confirmation if it's an Abara ship or if it's something else?
Let's see. During the night, why don't you roll me a perception with advantage, as you can get up to the crow's nest and check in with Conchabar and borrow his spyglass again to take a closer look now. All right, so
no idea.
Well, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You get kind of a look at their colors, but in the moonlight, it's kind of throws them off a little bit. But it's possible. Like they almost seem like the right color, and the design seems close. But you'd have to get a better look maybe when the sun comes up and you get a little closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's kind of an inkling like this could be. It could be. Maybe. So, but the wormwood closes the distance between fairly well, and by the time the ship's bell rings in the morning and wakes you, Bart, and you, Miri, up from a night's sleep, and you make your way up to the main deck, unless you stop for any purposes.
Hell no.
Bart's like, a ship, a ship, a ship, a ship, a ship, a ship.
I forget I'm supposed to bring breakfast up on deck. I'm just...
One thing you notice maybe, Bart, as you run past, you might be a little surprised as you run past the little cubby where Owlbear usually rests. He's not in there.
He's off the leash! Oh, man.
And, you also, as the sun comes up and the bell's ringing, you see Mr. Plug lead Owlbear out from below decks and bring him up onto the main deck.
Owlbear, you're out. Hi, friend.
Hi.
I can go over and like shake his hand.
Mr. Plug looks between the two and he says he needs to limber up before we set him loose on the other ship. He's been sitting too long, stationary. He needs to get some stretch his muscles a little bit.
I could take him on walks like normally, like maybe like once every 2 days. And just stretch his legs, take a walk around the ship.
He looks at you. The eyebrow goes up a little. Make a persuasion check. He says,
I didn't hear the bloop.
I know, nor did I. He says, he doesn't really need to go every couple days, but I'll tell you when to sort of take him out and give him a stretch. You can be his sparring partner when he needs to freshen up his skills, too.
Excellent. Hooray. You hear that, Albert? You're going to get a walk around a bit more. Isn't that good news?
He sort of smiles, his toothy grin. And then he looks at Mr. Plug, who's kind of scowling, and he just kind of like looks back at you and gives a half toothy grin and then looks away again, like not smiling. And then Mr. Plug kind of hands you the rope that goes up to his collar. And he says, "You can start now. I have things to do. We have to prepare."
All right. I'll just like take the rope and just hold his hand and just take him by the hand and walk.
So when Miri and Bart come up on deck, you see Owlbear, who is walking along with Holt around the deck.
I'm showing him things and like pointing to the ship. You see that? That's the boat. That's where we're going.
Boat. He sees Bart come up and he goes, "Fish! Fish."
Oh, you want to get a fish? Let's go.
He walks straight at Bart.
Oh, hello, Albert. Good morning.
And then he just pushes you into his mouth.
Oh, God.
He does kind of like grab you by the shoulders and like squeeze and say, "Fish!"
Oh. Hello to you, too.
He points, "Boat."
Yes.
Boat.
I yell up to whoever's in the crow's nest or whatever to tell us if they see anything else special about it.
So Conchabar's face pops over the crow's nest. "Hello down there."
What do you see, Conchabar? Can you tell us more about our prey?
Decent sized ship. Looks like it's got a couple ballistas on the aft. Back.
Ooh, ballistas. That sounds dangerous.
Couple of boats secured, but on either side for. Looks like they've got it rigged up for ease of lowering and raising them. Hopefully it's pretty well stocked. It looks like it's a fair size merchant ship, from what I can tell.
Is it low in the water or is it high? Low means it's got stuff.
Oh yes, it's somewhat low.
Excellent.
Yes.
You hear that, lads?
I'm kind of looking to see how many decent sized crew over there. It's going to be quite the fight. I'm looking forward to it.
I grow
As
worried.
am I. The fight should be interesting.
Oh, hello, Mary. How you doing down there?
I'm doing well.
Shouldn't you be getting your armor and your weapons?
I'm always in my armor, and I always have
I am a weapon.
I'm sort of armor and a weapon, says Bart, sort of tapping on his hard skin and his teeth,
Oh yeah,
but
those
also
teeth.
buckling on a sword belt.
Yeah, you might want to bring a sword just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case they have an aversion of being bit.
As you all are discussing weapons and things like that, Riaris, the what's her title? I forgot off the top of my head.
Gunmaster?
Yeah, the
Gunmaster,
master
something like that?
gunner.
Master Gunner, that's what it is.
Yeah, the
I
master
have
gunner.
that as Kren. Is that not the correct person?
That is, Briaris Kryn. So,
I've got the last name. Okay, good.
she comes up onto the deck, and she is followed by, Kipper, basically her
Right.
gunner's mate, who, is kind of a close buddy of Mr. Plug and Master Scourge. And, he comes running up alongside her, and she sort of gives a look around, and she says, "All right, I need to know who needs arms for this. If you don't have a dagger, a sword, or some kind of weapon for this attack today, then I need to know so we can assign you something out of the collection we have stored." And a couple of people kind of look about, and you see them kind of get together and like, "I could use a short sword. Do you have anything? Like, I can wield something bigger." And so they kind of start lining up, and she sends
Do you have a
Kipper.
pike in that box? And they're like, what? A pike? Don't be stupid.
A pike? A pike, you say?
That's like that super long spear, which is
Oh.
completely not useful, I think.
But maybe they're good for like a boarding pike. A boarding pike would be
yeah.
excellent. Because you could use it both for boarding and for stabbing.
For pole vaulting onto the ship.
You can pull. Yeah.
So do any of you request any sort of arms from the armory?
Actually, since I'm a College of Swords bard now, I have proficiency with a scimitar or a cutlass. So can I ask for one of those?
A scimitar or a cutlass, you say? Let's see. Do. So Kipper will gladly offer you a cutlass from the collection. Apparently, they have about 20 of them in stock.
Excellent.
They can also offer you. So they have some clubs. They have some heavy crossbows. There's some cutlasses, javelins, short spears. You also get your grappling hooks because you are going to need them to grapple across the other boat.
We all start playing with them and we hit each other in the face.
I pass on the grappling hook.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You're not joining us?
Oh, I will join you. Trust me.
Are you going to do something fancy?
I'll show my light crossbow. This is my primary weapon. I will take them out from the distance.
Oh, okay.
Until I need to get
That's
close.
probably a good idea. Oh,
Do you need
where's
it?
Jack? Jack, get over
There's
here.
a Jack. Come join us, lad.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to get you some throwing weapons. You want daggers or you want javelins? What do you like?
I'm pretty handy with a dagger.
Daggers it is. Load him up. This man's
Like
got
16
aim.
daggers.
So they find a belt that he can kind of store like 8 daggers in at his belt. So he like
Blackbeard
fills
of
it up.
daggers.
And they also have, if anybody needs, there's a breastplate in the stock. There's a chain shirt and there's a buckler. If anybody needed something like that.
I'm good to go, but there are, other sailors on the boat. So who's getting this stuff? Which is something I'm excited about because that means some people don't have armor.
It's true. And there's quite a few of them who don't have like full armor, but there's a number of them who have like their own sort of like kind of leather armor that they've probably had with them and reacquired from the ship stock at some point from the quartermaster. Probably had to buy back their armor at some point. But
don't they know you can just steal it?
maybe they never thought of that.
Yeah, well.
So Badger, Holt's friend Badger, the older lady with the shaved gray hair, she sides with taking one of the larger clubs from the collection, along with
Great club?
Hmm?
Is it a great club?
Probably. She's a pretty handy lady, so she takes one of the bigger ones. So it's probably a great club. You see Phipps sort of check. He has a dagger in like an ankle sheath, but then he takes a cutlass for himself and signs it out from Riaris. And he also makes sure that Jaundice, Mahim, and Areta all get cutlasses as well.
Hmm.
A handful of others get a couple of short swords. And Crimson Cog, the big quiet fellow who has the bandana, he actually will take the breastplate, and he sort of puts on the breastplate, and he opts for a cutlass as well.
Oh, man.
I've got a spare set of leather armor in my inventory. I don't know why that's there, but I'm assuming I actually did find it, and I didn't just cheat it in there.
I think you might have found that in the bilges or something.
Yeah.
Possible.
I think I remember giving it away as well, but I don't remember to who and why. So
yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's assume I didn't, and I'm going to do it now. So I'm just deleting that and be like, who wants this leather armor? It's not pretty, but it might be the difference.
You hear from behind you, Jack's like, if you're not going to use it,
You? All right.
I wouldn't be against it.
You go.
Probably help if I get, shot with something or stabbed.
Well, let's hope you keep your throwing distance and it doesn't see any use at all.
Okay, well, and he takes a cutlass out and he goes, I took one of these just in case somebody gets closer than throwing distance.
Right, that's good. But
Good idea. Also, after Cog takes the breastplate, I'm also sure to tell him, be careful not to fall in the drink with that on. You might sink right to the bottom. Right. And then the water will be crimson.
This is where I'm going to ask our friend who isn't here, Miss Cat, a.k.a. Oh, I forgot her character name. Antoinette. There it goes. Looking at stream, just popped up. Antoinette. to keep an eye on him, to make sure that specifically because he's in real drowning danger. Is okay.
Oh, Crimson, yes. He just sort of gives you a sideways look, like he doesn't seem like gotta fall into sync. And then at that point, Mr. Plug walks up and looks at you, Bart, and says, you and Fish Guts, go slaughter some of those pigs that are left.
We've so little.
When we get close, we're going to dump them into the water once we get the ships tied together. And we're going to bring in the sharks. That way, if we need to, anybody gets tossed overboard from the ship, they've got to deal with the sharks.
I turn to Antoinette and I say, okay, really make sure he doesn't fall in the water.
Yep.
Her eyes are a little bit wide, and she's just nodding like,
No, you're the expert, Mr. Plug. And I'm like, this does not seem like a good idea.
Yeah, well... Like I said, Holt, I won't let them eat you, don't worry.
I'm counting on you, because I've got a feeling.
Holt's like, oh, God. Yeah. Are you getting, like, flashbacks to the training when you were trying to cross between ships?
Jack got me good.
He did. And he likes you.
It's true.
All right, so people are assigned weapons and things of that nature. Riaris makes she very meticulously takes note of every item that is doled out from the armory. She has a very specific system. She does a double take at Miri, and she says, what about you? Cutlass, club.
I'm good. I've got my crossbow. I got my daggers.
How are you on crossbow bolts?
I've got a full quiver.
All right. And then as she walks away from you, the door to the deck below just flies open. Like there's a big thud, and as if somebody kicked it. It flies open. It kind of clatters against the wall, and you see Cutthroat come strutting out onto the deck, and she's got this two-handed axe and she's just come strolling out, her hair tied back so you can see the shaved bottom underneath, and a big grin on her face. And she kind of like spins the axe in her hand and looks
All
out,
right.
and she's like, action.
Well, hello, Cutthroat.
Pun. Excellent. That is one huge axe you've got there.
And she turns around and she looks around, and there's like a crate kind of sitting off to one side, and she like swings it up and overhand and buries it into the side of the crate.
I cheer.
And
Yeah.
then she pulls it back out and she goes, still sharp. Gotta
Nice.
take good care of your weapons in between. Otherwise, they can wear out.
That's true.
So, and she also, she has like this kind of belt dangling around, and it's got like 3 daggers in it, and there's a little pouch, and you can see there's like a vial in there. It looks like this sort of orangish liquid. Anybody who wants to can roll me an Arcana check, I'll say.
I do.
I certainly do.
Well, Miri's not sure, but Bart, you think that she's toting a little bit of alchemist fire.
Oh, hello. Okay.
So she looks like she's got a little bit of something to
That's not what I expected.
light things up if necessary.
That is scary.
Mm.
I mean, I'm going
Do
to
a
throw
little
this.
cooking of her
Whoops.
own.
Natural 1. And then the whole ship goes up.
Well, it's a good thing that they treat these ships and that they spend a lot of time in the
Yeah.
water. So fire is dangerous, but not immediately deadly. But it can be.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. So, Mr. Plug gives Owlbear his oversized club back, and Owlbear like takes it and is like swinging it around kind of in circles, and people on the deck are kind of giving him a wide berth as he's swinging it. He also undoes the rope from he leaves the collar on him, but he takes the rope off so the rope's not going to get in his way. And Owlbear is kind of looking excitedly at the ship, like, you know, a little kid when like you're waiting for something. And
Does he have a weapon?
he's got his big club in his hand now. Mr. Plug
Caveman
gives it
club.
back. All right. And you are in fact closing the distance pretty quickly. At this point, the ship is not too far ahead. You think within maybe the next 30 minutes or so, it'll get close enough where those ballistas that you all now can see
Uh-oh.
on the back of this ship are going to be able to start firing in this direction. And
Do we have some sort of plan for dealing with those ballistas?
Riaris looks at those. I'm not that worried about those. They'll probably try to take out the sails. We'll just have to make sure to when we get close, we'll bring down the sails once we get the ship grappled in, and then we'll just take them out. We're gonna send. Actually, she looks around. She goes, "You," and she points at Bart.
Oh, yes, sir.
You, Miri, Holt, Antoinette, and Jack, and Phipps. Phipps is like, he looks at Aretta and the others that he usually is with. He comes stomping over. She's like, Bart's in charge. You're going to be swinging over once you get your grapples on to the aft of that ship. I want you to get up the... Yes, you're going to head directly for the ship's wheel and the ballistas. The ship's wheel is at the aft deck, just below the stern castle. You grapple over. You kill the guards in the stern castle. You can see them moving about up there. Take them out.
Yeah.
Take the wheel. Guard the ship's boats. You can see them one and the other. Don't let them get to the ship's boats. Don't let them lower them. Keep them in check. Kill anyone who tries to get away on the boats. And And that's where you're to stay. That's your position. Once you get there, you hold that wheel, you hold those boats, you make sure those ballistas are put out of commission. Also, just a heads up. Once this all kicks off, it's going to get a little foggy. So just be careful.
Fog of war. Right.
All right.
She turns and she walks away to give orders to other people.
Oh, here we go. Never killed
right.
anyone before.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Not a problem.
Besides, we don't. For the most part, we don't want to kill people. We want to capture them, and then
She
maybe
just
make
told us to
them.
kill everybody.
Well, if they try and run, you know. But you know, this is how you get valuable members of the crew.
Jack has one of his daggers in hand and he's like, Holt, I haven't actually killed anyone either. I mean, the reef claws don't count. Do they?
They don't know.
Okay.
No, they're not people.
Probably person, yeah.
Well, you
Phipps-
just hang back, right, and try to like watch your backs. You know, anyone tries to sneak up on us, slips by our guard, you nail them with a knife.
Phipps looks around and goes, it's real easy. You just stab them, and if they don't go down, you stab them again. And then if they still don't go down, you stab them again. And in the process, you try not to let them do that to you.
All right. Well, you seem to have no problem with it. How about I knock them down, and you stab them to death?
Well, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. But
Right.
You
I mean,
should
I'd
also
rather
do
not,
it.
but yeah.
fine.
No.
All right. So as he's saying this, and you all sort of move toward the aft of the ship to kind of get ready and get in position, the ship closes close enough, and it looks like it's pretty much like closing, you know, maybe every minute or so it kind of closes closer and closer and closer, as this other ship is definitely not able to outrun you at all. Like, the Wormwood is just a very fast ship. And let's see, when you get within about 120 feet of the other ship, you see the two ballistas turn and they readjust and point in the direction of the Wormwood, and you can hear the echo of the you know, like the twang of it going on as ballista bolts sort of shoot out and come flying at the ship. At the same time, a hail of crossbow bolts from heavy crossbows start to sort of fire back in this direction as well. They're really inaccurate because of the distance, but they seem like they're trying to sort of discourage and put off this chase and maybe try to turn you back with a show of force. Captain Harrigan is at the ship's wheel, and he's yelling orders for the masts and for the sails, and yells at a couple people down below to, you know, lower the main mast and bring the ship about to the port side of the other ship, and just all these orders are going out as you're all at the back getting ready. What do you guys want to do as this is happening?
I've got a shield which I am holding up, and I've got Jack behind me.
He will happily stand there.
While they're doing that, I want to go.
Go ahead, Bart.
I want to go and cast Longstrider at 2nd level on Holt and Jack, so their movement speed's increased by 10 feet for an hour.
Okay.
It's a great spell.
And what about Miri?
And it's not concentration. So.
Yeah,
oh, that's true.
The best
it's not.
part.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I've got some concentration spells, but I'll wait until we actually get there because there's not that.
So,
long.
and what is Miri doing at this point?
So I'm going to huddle down as close to the edge of the boat, closest to the other ship, to try and avoid getting hit by any of these flying arrows.
Okay.
Or crossbow bolts.
Do any of you, during this time when the ships are closing in, do any of you make any attempt to return fire at all with any of your weapons, or you just hold on and kind of wait?
Gonna wait till they get closer.
Weapons. I could throw a little axe at them, but I don't think that's useful.
You see down on the main deck of the ship, various members of the crew are sort of preparing themselves. You see Narwhal, the dwarf. He has 2 hammers in either, like one in either hand, and he's sort of like checking them and swinging them and kind of getting them ready, and then he puts them back in the belt, like preparing, kind of keeping low as the crossbow bolts and the bigger ballista bolts fly through. At one point, you hear a resounding as a ballista bolt sort of slams into the main mast, and it splinters just a little bit, but not enough to like worry anybody. But it's just this big ballista bolt just kind of sticking into it. You see Jaundice and Aretta kind of hit the deck on either side as it missed them, but it got pretty close. Rosie and Crimson are way up at the front of the ship, sort of preparing to board from that direction as well. And various other members of the crew are kind of centered, like Barefoot Sam's and Giffer, the little gnome with one eye, are sort of waiting as the ships come alongside each other. And because you all are so far back at the aft of the ship, you're not seeing as much like fire of the arrows and the bolts raining down. You do see like Shifka sort of take a crossbow bolt kind of to the upper shoulder at one point. And Crimson, a crossbow bolt sort of slams like center chest, but glances off, and it kind of like cuts across his cheek when it does, as the breastplate he's wearing protects him from taking a bolt right to his heart, almost. And Fishguts comes lumbering up on deck, and he's carrying 2 buckets where he went and butchered the pigs. And he sort of like lowers his head and he ducks and he kind of crosses to the edge of the rail, and he kind of is holding the buckets and sort of steadying himself, waiting for the order to tip the buckets into the water. And let's see. All right, so when the ships get close enough to start, for people to start kind of casting their grapples and things like that, you see at the front of the ship, Rosie and Cog start first. You see them swing their ropes and sort of throw them across and get purchased. And now you can see on board the other ship's deck, various pirates and things running about. Not pirates, sorry, you're the pirates.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Various crew members running about, and
I think I can tell by now if it's an Abara ship.
yes, and I was going to tell you that. Yes, now that you have closed so close, you can see that it is displaying the colors of the Abara family. Their colors, their symbol on the ship.
So they're within 120 feet now, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I can see their captain on the deck?
Make a perception check.
Or I can see somebody at the wheel at least?
You can see somebody at the wheel, for sure.
Okay. So I'm going to point at whoever it is at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use message. And I am going to whisper to them, "The slippery sill is coming to get you."
All right. You send your message. At this distance, I'm going to say you probably... Well, I guess that you can get a response from that, right? It's what, 25 words?
25-word response.
I think that your response, what the hell is that? Who said that? Like, almost like they don't know that to respond to you. You're getting just the audible response of what they're saying. And, like, this goes like, "Was that you? Who's that? Did you hear that voice?" And then it kind of gets to the end of it and the words cut off.
The curse is contagious.
It is contagious.
Anyone who comes in contact.
Oh, what are you gonna do? All right, so the ships are closing. The wormwood is getting closer and closer. The members of the crew on the other ship are continuing to fire. Some bolts sort of go through the sails and things like that, but they haven't taken enough damage to be really worrisome. And then there is a moment where the captain yells, "Hold on!" And everyone kind of grabs hold of something as the wormwood rams up alongside this other ship.
Goodness.
And both ships sort of rock dramatically. Everybody roll me dexterity saves, but you have advantage because you did have a warning to grab hold of something.
All right.
Okay. So you all managed to grab a hold of either the rail, the ropes, anything, like just kind of get yourselves and hold yourself steady as the boats slam into each other. And everyone starts launching their grapples to cross between and to get the ships kind of tied off as crossbow bolts are firing. You hear a yell from the deck below, and you see Ratline, the little rat-faced human or a halfling who's kind of was missing some fingers. He takes like 3 crossbow bolts as his as he throws a grappling hook across, and he kind of collapses the deck in that moment. But his grapple hooks on, and Tilly is standing next to him, and she kind of grabs the rope and sort of pulls and ties it off quickly before sort of leaning down and sort of checking on him. What are you all doing?
So as soon as that impact happens, I'm going to stand up, look at whoever's manning the wheel, and I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. All right.
On our side, right? You're gonna kill our guy.
Absolutely.
Well,
He hadn't considered it, but
Well, you
No.
mentioned it.
All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna cast Ice Knife toward the other ship. Let's see.
Yep.
So it's attack roll from you, correct?
It is an attack roll, yes.
Go for it.
And that is a +2.
All right, so a 16 to hit. All right. My AC is... All right, so that will hit the what appears to be an officer at the ship's wheel of the other ship.
So I only hit an 11, so that was a
11
dexterity
damage?
save you saw. Oh, with advantage?
Oh, you rolled... Okay, so...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, so the Ice Knife does not hit, but there is a spread of damage, correct?
Now it's a dexterity saving throw for anybody within 5 feet of my target.
All right, there is one person who was standing close by, so I will roll a saving throw for them. Dexterity save. 17.
looks
That
like a
would
pass.
All right, so they managed to get out of the way. I'm going to have you all roll me initiative.
Is that for both of them?
Oh, well, let me roll for him, too. Officer. Dexterity save. No, he failed this dex save.
There we go.
Okay, nice.
So
I got the officers.
that'll be 2d6 cold damage.
Ow.
So that's
Oh,
11
wow.
cold damage on the one that failed to save.
All right.
Wow.
That's a lot of cold damage. All right, so everybody's going to roll me initiatives now. As we're going to kick this off. Where did my notepad go? There it is.
Ah,
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, Holt.
well,
Oh, no.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, Bartholomew is supposed to be the leader of this
I am
crew.
the leader.
Indeed.
you are first. I
Let's-
make Jack go slower than us.
Eager
find-
beaver, come down.
All right, Jack, you're not going first. What? But I'm a...
He gets a nat 20. He's already on the ship. He's already killed the captain.
Let's see. Jack.
Yep.
And Phipps. All right.
Phipps can go first. That's fine.
Jack goes to run forward, and there's a whoop.
Nope.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna say something real quick. Calm down.
And let me roll for my sailors. Yeah. Ooh, they got an 11. Bart will go before them.
Yeah.
Is anyone else getting nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you'll be fine, mostly. Oh, good. All right.
Oh.
So as Miri casts this ice knife and it explodes on the aft deck of the other ship, you all see standing at the front of your ship, holding on to a rope, standing on top of the rail, her hair blowing crazy in the wind, is Peppery Longfarthing. And she is yelling an enchantment at the top of her lungs. As she does this, she kind of floats a few inches off the where she's standing, and you see sparks of electricity sort of around her, and then this fog cloud at the center where the mast is of the other ship, this fog starts to expand, and then quickly this cloud just expands and expands and expands, and the whole ship, the whole deck of the other ship is just suddenly covered in this dense fog. And then you hear the captain yell, "Now, fish guts!" And you hear the clang of the buckets as he starts dumping the slaughtered pigs into the water in between the ships. And you see various crew members lumber up with these two long planks, and they sort of slam them across to cover the distance between the two ships. So let's see here.
Let's go before the sharks show up. And I'll...
Also, if you look in Roll20, I put something in there.
Oh, they're already there. Damn it.
They're on their way, but it was easier to put them in already. So just for you all, you can see that there are about 6 crew members at the aft end of the other ship. 2 of them look like they're manning the ballistas. The other 4 are drawing weapons and sort of reacting to the fog cloud and to this ice knife that just exploded all around them. Phipps is going to... And I need a Phipps. He is going to attempt to grapple across and get involved in this situation. So, dear old Phipps is gonna... He throws his grapple across. And... Alright, yep, he swings and tosses the grapple hook across and gets it on and ties it off. And then he looks at the rest of you and says, "Let's go!" As, Bart, you are not there anymore. There he is. There's Bart. I looked up and you were gone. So Bart, Phipps throws his grappling hook across and it slams in and lodges in the railing across the way. And he ties it off and looks back at you and says, "Go! You're in charge."
All right. So Bart's gonna say, he's gonna raise his cutlass and he's gonna say, "Those are brave men defending their ship over there. Let's go kill them." And I'm gonna cast fairy fire over on the other ship.
Oh.
On where we're going.
Okay.
So I need it's a 20 by 20 cube.
Mm-hmm.
So I need, I guess all of them would get in it. To make dex saves.
Okay.
And objects are also outlined
Oh
in
my.
blue light.
Very good, very good. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll start with the officer at the ship's wheel, who gets a 17.
Oh yeah, I'll make it.
All right, and then we'll go with the other sailors. All right,
They need to beat a 14.
All right, so 1 fails, 2 fail. That one makes it. That one fails. That one fails, and that one fails.
Okay, that's pretty good.
All right, so I'm going to put a little dot on those that failed so that you can tell that they are lit up. They're going to get little colorful dots.
That'll make aiming really easy.
Well, it helps because with the fog cloud, it's heavily obscured. So it gives you the blinded condition, which they also have the blinded condition.
Yeah, so any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage.
So you negate the disadvantage.
Yeah. And also they can't benefit from being invisible, but I don't think that's relevant at the moment. So.
No. All right. So the 2 closest to the ship's wheel do not get illuminated, but everyone else on that deck does. Do you cross over or do you stay on this side?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll use the rope and
All right. You're gonna give me you can decide either athletics or acrobatics to cross.
I will do acrobatics. I'll put my cutlass in my teeth and I'll.
All right. Oh, that's good enough with the rope.
All right.
You scramble across. You do notice down below you see big shapes swim by in the water, where the fish, the pig guts are now sinking. But yes, you are able to scramble across to the other side. Let's see. Oh, as you do, the sailors on the other side get to act. Uh-oh, Bart. But they are effectively blinded at the moment. So, they will attempt to attack you, though. So as you come across, the 2 sailors on either side, they have short swords in hand. So they're going to attempt to slash at you. They were going for the rope, and then you kind of like materialize out of the darkness. I'm going to actually have you roll me an intimidation check because you are rather unexpected. You are not who they expected to see come across on that rope.
25.
All right.
Wow.
Dang.
So,
hello, ladies.
Yeah. So, they actually, these 2, because they get a look at you, they actually sort of back away. So one of them runs up toward the ballista, the other one runs down a little ways.
She's gonna shoot you with the ballista.
Turn around.
This sailor, you see them kind of disappear back into the fog, and you hear them yell something, and then you do hear the creak of a ballista turning in your direction. Let's see.
A bigger crossbow than I want to be hit with.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh, there goes your sound.
Oh no.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time it's just, and it's better.
Yeah, I hit a reset every time and it fixes it. My computer froze for a second too, and I was like, all right, so let's see here.
Oh yeah, bears mentioning when the monk grabbed it, he was also like 9 inches tall. I forgot about that part.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, he mentioned being a monk and grabbing a ballista bolt, which Sunspot did.
Oh, that's right. That is true. All right, so let's see here.
Bart does not have that capability, however, so...
I mean, that's true. I'm
sure it'll be fine.
All right, So it gets a +6 to hit you, but it has disadvantage. 23 or a 25, Bart.
Yeah, both of those will hit. Yeah.
All right, so, whoops. Let's see.
Oh boy.
How many hit points do you have?
Almost 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh! Oh God.
So the rest of you on board the Wormwood hear a couple of screams. Bart greeting the pirates or the crew members over on the side, and then the sound of a ballista releasing. And Bart, do you make any noise?
Ow!
And that.
So I'm bloodied. This isn't something that I have, but I'm gonna make a charisma save real quick.
Uh-oh. Bart's gonna get
Okay.
bloodlust.
Maybe. Interesting. A 10.
A 10.
Okay.
All right. So that one ran over there. The other one can't turn their ballista this far in this direction, so you're safe from that one.
Thank God.
But 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So these others, one of them can attack you because they only can move like half their speed trying to get across the deck safely. So one of them is going to attack you. And they get a short sword attack with disadvantage.
Oh, okay, with disadvantage. Oh my God.
hit.
Okay, they don't hit me with disadvantage.
Okay.
My scales.
You know, I think I figured out why Cat isn't here.
Oh, Cat. Cat's gonna come back and be like, actually, let me roll. I'll take good care of her, but I'm gonna roll Antoinette into the initiative. Because why not? She's got magic, right?
It's true.
And that's all in her smile.
Oh.
All right, so Antoinette's in the initiative. So after those sailors go about their business, Miri, what would you like to do?
So, I'm going to pop up, and I am going to aim at the one near Bart there in green with my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot.
Sounds like a plan. 12 to hit. Let's see. A 12 will not hit.
Oh.
Oops, that's the wrong character sheet. Let me double check.
Oh.
No, a 12. So they're wearing, it looks like leather armor, and a 12 does not. The arrow the bolt kind of lodges in the leather armor, but they're able to pull it out. It doesn't sink all the way through the material.
All right.
Do you stay on board the Wormwood, or do you attempt to
I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to duck back down underneath the railing.
Okay. Then. After you is Antoinette. So.
Not doing quite so well in my attack rolls today.
That's fair. All right. How far is she? Let's see. If she's going to move to the edge of the ship's rail. So she's kind of holding onto the rope and sort of hanging over the open space over where the sharks are. And she is going to attempt to lightning lure the pirate on the other side. So they need to make a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line toward them. All right, so strength saving throw for the pirate. Or I keep calling them pirates. They're actually just people. They're sailors. For the sailor.
Pirates are just people too.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, Jeanette.
I'm sorry. So strength saving throw.
Don't be racist.
I won't. I will do my best. So the lightning lure wraps around this sailor. The sailor is going to take 7 points of damage from the electrical charge of this spell and you watch as this figure, Bart, especially you, see this figure come through the fog toward the edge and kind of hit the rail and just disappear over the rail. And you hear into the water underneath.
I assume Bart did that. Because he's over
It's
there.
very
I'm
likely.
doing great.
Everything's going fine. All right.
I have a ballista bolt through my chest.
It's true. All right. So that was Antoinette. Holt.
All right. I am going to cast Heroism on myself because I'm nervous. Did it not trigger? Yeah, there you go. Boom. Which means I get 2 temporary HP. Hooray!
Yeah.
And I'm immune to being frightened. And I get 2 temporary HP every turn. It refreshes.
Nice. So if you get
and
hurt,
then I get over there with my move.
outstanding. So why don't you roll? You can choose acrobatics or athletics, and you can use the rope to shimmy across, or at this point you could attempt to just jump the gap if you feel confident of your jumping abilities.
I think I'm good jumping.
Nice. So you leap the distance without any real trouble, and
Oop.
I'd like to think that you are leaping across as the other person goes "Ooh," into the drink underneath you.
Nice.
And that's Holt's turn.
Yeah, I don't have any, bonus actions, so that's it.
Let's see. So Jack is going to, now that you have moved across, Jack is going to follow you, Holt. So
You can just throw knives at them from here. What?
do you yell at him as he goes to get to the rope?
No, it's fine. He's on his own now. I
Okay.
give him all the advice.
You've done your due diligence. Now it's up to
He's
him.
gonna stick with his buddy.
All right. So he's going to attempt to cross the rope. He does safely, in fact.
Thank the gods.
So
Yeah.
he will land there, and then for good measure, he is going to throw a dagger at the fellow at the ship's wheel, because you're supposed to take that ship's wheel if you can. So let's see. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Yeah, has he got 3 attacks? That's impressive.
Yeah, that'd be great, right? All right, so he's going to throw. So he throws one of his 6 daggers, and with the fog cloud sort of giving him a little bit of trouble, he misses and hears it clatter off somewhere. All right, then.
Probably off the wheel, right? Because the guy's behind it.
Very likely. The officer at the ship's wheel tries to sort of maintain the wheel for a brief second, and then realizes that at this point the ship's not really going to be able to go anywhere until they get rid of you. So he is going to come across through the fog and haze, and let's see, 1, 2, or 3 to see who he attacks. We're gonna go Jack, Holt, Bart. D3. Holt, he charges across, and you're the first one that sort of looms out of the fog that he sees, and he is going to hit you. He has a short sword in hand, and he swings with his short sword. A 16 to hit you. Misses.
Nope. Catches it on my shield. Which I hopefully can have equipped, even though, I jumped.
Yes,
so I
you
have
jumped.
it.
Yep. So
Catch it on my shield.
Catch it on your shield. But he is very fast. He swings around and tries for a second slash. Tries to get beyond the shield. But you are too quick. So you catch it on your shield, and then you're able to parry on the second swing. And
I don't look scared at all because I am immune to the thing.
Yeah. Nice. Back to the top. So Phipps is now going to attempt to get across. Phipps is going to... and he leaps across without much effort, landing on the deck behind Jack. He will leap down and attempt to run across and come up behind where the other ballista is. He will, because he comes through, let's see if the officer is able to... So he moves in from the fog so quickly and just darts past. The officer doesn't even get a chance to stab at him or slash at him as he goes by. So, after Phipps, Bart, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to use a attack on the yeah, on the green lady here, who's fairy fired.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and slash her.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
So you attempt to slash at her, and she just manages to get her short sword up and parry the blow, and looks at you through the fog, like realizing that you maybe why her comrades ran and screamed as you're bleeding, and you have a pretty solid wound from this ballista bolt taken at point blank range. After, do you stay where you are amongst these, or do you try to reposition yourself?
Yeah, I feel like I probably stay.
Okay.
Let me see. Is healing word
It's a bonus action.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use that on myself. Oh my god. All right, so it's 1d4 plus my 7. I regained 7 hit points.
All right.
God, I need them.
All right, so after Bart, the sailors are going to...
Like, come on, Bart. Heal up a little.
So, this sailor is trying to reposition themselves, and they sort of leap off the rail and land on the lower deck as Phipps is sort of darting past, but they have to double move to kind of get there in the fog, so they're not going to get to attack this turn. The others, though, one attack on Holt. So a short sword comes out of the fog and once again clatters off of your shield. The other is going to attack Bart because you are nearby. A 12, Bart.
Nope.
All right.
My God.
The one with the ballista is going to try and shoot at, let's see, it's got two options this time, Bart or Holt. Oh, Holt. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So, but you have, I'm going to say you have plus 40 or AC because they've got to aim through the fog and through comrades now. So, you've got some help.
The fog already gives disadvantage.
It does. And now you've got a little extra help because there's people there. So a 17 with disadvantage.
No, I have an armor class of 18, so
Oh.
that misses.
All right, so Bart, the ballista bolt sails over your head and Holt's head, and it slams into part of the rigging for the boat nearby, and the boat starts swinging. The rowboat starts swinging in when it hits, and there's like a splintering sound. And then, so that was them. This one's going to abandon the ballista because it's not doing them any good over here. And they're going to try to close some of the distance and try to get you all off this part of the ship. Miri, what would you like to do? You hear a lot of cacophony coming through that fog.
I am going to utilize my bonus action and do Misty Step and appear right at the wheel.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to stab with my daggers at the guy that you've got with double whatever the two things are.
So you appear right there. definitely stab this person who is completely shocked by your sudden appearance. Like there's a startled yelp from the fog that you all hear as behind you there's a whoosh of air filling the space that Miri used to occupy.
And that was for 5 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to kneel down, get down as low as I can so very few people can see me.
Excellent. Let's see. Antoinette. What would Antoinette do in this moment? Everyone has leaped across to the other boat. I think she's going to make her way over. So let's see. Antoinette, don't fall in the drink. Oopsie. All right, so Antoinette slips a bit on the rope, but catches before she falls completely off. So she's hanging by her hands onto the rope this turn as she crosses. But she is not in the water as of yet. And then, Holt, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm in position.
You are.
So I am going to say, you Abara scum. You think you can take my boyfriend? Well, take everything she's got. And I'm going to axe the dude in front of me. And I'm going to add a smite evil.
Oh, my.
I'm still calling it smite evil, even though it's divine smite now.
Hey,
I
whatever.
like it.
Screw you, updated rules. There we go.
Whoa.
You strike true. You feel your weapon just sink into this fellow.
That's the extra smite damage.
Oof.
And I just rolled a 4, which is pathetic, but with the smites, it's 14.
All right. He actually staggers, and what weapon are you using for this? The
Battle axe.
All right. So you slam this battle axe home. You feel like it sink through. It damages his armor in doing so, and when you pull it back, you realize like he's bleeding heavily. You did severe damage and maybe have hit like an artery or something as he's bleeding heavily, and he staggers under this blow and looks at you surprised and in shock.
I'm already moving on with my vision to the next person. I'm going to
Excellent.
assume that Phipps is going to do what we agreed upon and finish this guy off.
Well, Phipps is running kind of around to kind of come back up, but Jack is standing right. Yeah, he's standing right next to you. He leaps behind him onto like the rail behind him as he draws his short sword, and he's going to attempt to stab him from behind, like just right above where his armor is at the nape of his neck. So Jack. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
Yes, with that he stabs him, and he does 5 more points of damage. Let's see. This fellow goes down to one knee and is coughing up blood. His weapon, like he's holding it in his hand, but he's like losing his grip on it. Very close to death. And he is going to try to give a last-ditch effort and sort of try to stab at you, Holt, with this weapon in his hand, as he is quickly seems like he may lose consciousness at any moment. So he attempts to stab you with his short sword, and it weakly clatters off your shield. And he actually, as it does that, he loses his grip on it, and it sort of clatters and kind of goes between the rail and goes off the boat. And he just kind of looks up at you.
I didn't even try to dodge. I'm not looking at him. He's just too pathetic to hit.
It's true. And I want you all to roll me, while you're at this, roll me perception checks, please.
Is this when the Kraken shows up?
Yeah,
Probably.
Kraken, definitely Kraken.
Oh,
All right, so as you're all fighting, Bart, through the fog and things like that, and the fog is kind of rolling and moving in the wind and things like that. So every once in a while, like you can see clearly, and you can hear the sound of fighting on the rest of the ship as well. And in this moment, as you watch Holt and Jack sort of skewer this officer, you see past them. You see sort of down on the main deck of the ship near the mast. You see Captain Harrigan. He is striding toward the doors to the captain's cabin of this boat, and you notice coming out from behind a pile of crates, one of these ship's officers with a blade in hand. Doesn't look like Captain Harrigan has noticed him, and this person is raising their blade, and it looks like they're going to try to attack the captain from behind. But as you see this, we fade to black, and we're going to come back next time and see what continues to happen.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
You got a
Nice,
whole week to think
Jeanette.
about if you're gonna warn him.
Oh my god. Oh,
Gotta
Jeanette.
remember that I have heroism up.
Yep.
All right.
Making notes. Heroism on
Interesting.
Holt. Actually, that's... Wait
We
for
have
it.
Longstrider as well.
I know there's a way to...
Yeah,
Such a
yeah, yeah.
spell.
Yep. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I love Longstrider.
Longstrider's really good. All right.
Expeditious retreat can suck it.
Yeah. Haste? Who needs it? Give me some Longstrider.
Well, we're still alive so far.
So far, it's pretty good.
So far.
I was well below half my hit points after that ballista bolt, but
I mean,
You know,
these things
Yeah,
happen.
that hurt.
a little bit better.
So here we go on the map. I've put reminders.
Excellent.
So we have notes. All right. So yes, we will fade out.
Oh,
as
maybe
Bart...
we should. Yeah, we
that?
should write down where we are in the initiative order.
All right, I do have it, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
save it. It's the top of round 3, so we're
Yep.
right at the top of the round as we
Excellent.
start into this. So I'm gonna make a note, and I'm gonna put it actually in there too, so I have it in the notes section, so I don't have to find it next
All
week.
right, good.
Excellent.
Good.
All right, so yes, we fade out, Bart, as this is all going on, and you see this on the deck as the fog cloud is swirling, and all of this insanity is going on the ship. All right. So, why don't we go around as we fade out on this moment? And the fog sort of settles back over the fight, and we'll start with Dylan. Hey, Dylan,
Oh,
what do you got going on? Do you have any
Oh,
plugs or
oh.
anything?
oh, me? Yeah, actually, I do.
Ooh.
Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time over on twitch.tv /Scotty Hood. You can find me DMing for the Chaos Crew, which includes our own DM, Jeanette, where the Chaos Crew just killed the Xanathar, the
We
crime
did?
lord. Oh yeah. Special guest Entropy did.
Katie Faze, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great girl.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful.
I love Katie.
However, after that, Manchun, the leader of the Zentarum, might have killed the Blackstaff and taken the Blackstaff.
Oh no.
So, he might be the new Blackstaff of Waterdeep at the moment. So,
No.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out next Saturday, so come join us.
Okay.
Exciting.
I'm nervous now.
Mm.
Excellent. All right. And how about you, Brad? What do you have going on?
Oh, I don't have anything going on other than this right now. So just enjoying the shenanigans and hoping we can take over this ship.
Yeah. And don't fall in the shark-infested waters.
Meh.
So far, so good.
It's true. And PaladinHulk, what's up? What do you got going on?
Hi, everybody. Well, aside from this, I have been on Saturdays on Stalwart Initiative playing the DM's Guild Showcase, where we wrapped up the first word, module, and we're now in a 2-shot, not a 1-shot, a 2-shot, where we're playing through another module where we're trying to liberate a lighthouse, and there I am playing Rune, a dwarven not a barbarian cleric. I'm a cleric. That's true. He's a cleric of the Forge. He's a little surly, and so far it's been really fun. Such a great, like all the descriptions of everything. I'm blown away by that group. And on Wednesdays, still airing, but not being recorded anymore, is Watchmen over on Tales from the Grim, because Greg finally threw in the towel with all the scheduling issues and said, you know what, I'm just going to write a little summary and this is how it ends.
Oh, I give him credit. I can only imagine how hard that was.
Yeah. No, that was it was a beautiful mess. Very fun, very exciting, but I can understand why this happened, and I fully support him in his good decisions to save himself some mental health. And starting soonish, over on Star Wars Initiative, I'm joining a campaign, a full-length campaign, homebrewed, where we're doing something in a desert, and I might be playing a turtle. I don't know yet, but I think so.
Turtles. Awesome.
I'm a ranger, ranging far and wide.
I look forward to the turtles. I love turtles.
I love being a turtle.
Excellent.
That's everything.
Very cool. And I'm Jeanette. You can find us back here every other week for Skull and Shackles. So in 2 weeks, come back and find out how this battle continues and see if they do successfully take this other ship or if they're all killed in the process. I'd like to give a thank you to the artist who did these maps. So this artist, I found these on DeviantArt, and the artist actually just gave permission to use the maps. I guess they made them for a friend's Skull and Shackles campaign. So the artist's name is Ron Pepper MD, and I put a link to their DeviantArt down in the little notes section down here on Twitch if you want to click over and see some of their work, because it's really nice that they shared them and let us use them. And I think that people should go back and take a look at their other work because, support the artist. They did such a nice job. And you can find us here this week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for some Call of Cthulhu in the Old West. And next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for some more Call of Cthulhu, because we do those games every other week. And otherwise, find me over on Scotty Hood's channel, playing some games and things like that on Saturdays, afternoons, and every other evening. That's me. And we should have a cat back next time, so Antoinette will be able to help.
It's not the same without her.
No. We need our double sorcerer power in this. Gotta have that extra spell casting. So
did you make a note of what slots she's used?
I believe that the lightning lure is a cantrip.
Oh,
so
nothing.
I have not burned. I was trying to be very careful, but you have her involved.
Bart's almost dead. Should I cast a spell? Nah.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
We'll save it for when it's really important.
I mean, I did make a note that Antoinette is hanging from the rope between the ships by her fingers, so that is something that Cat will have to contend with when we return. But we'll see how that goes.
Sorry, Cat.
Sorry, Cat.
I apologize. I really do. So, yep. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you all for another great session. And we'll have to see what Bart does about Captain Harrigan and his shadow when we come back next time for Skull and Shackles. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. We're going to head out.
Bye.
Bye.